Call it like it is. How do you describe her? Why has she brought you to court? Because she is what? Fill in the blank. Imagine we're on blankety blank. Hazel is a... fat... It's not quite what I had in mind. I didn't expect you to say that. Ask a silly question, get an honest answer.
There you go.
There you are. How would you feel if that had happened to somebody that you loved?
Yeah, obviously I wouldn't be happy. I definitely wouldn't be happy. And obviously, I'm not here trying to say here that I didn't do this or I didn't do that. I'm just trying to get over the facts because she thinks the sun shines out of her building. Which, I'll be honest with you, it don't. Trust me, because I've seen some of the work that I was there when we were present together. And to be honest with you, he's not that guy. He really is not that guy. I was going to give her money, so...
Finished?
No, I ain't finished.
Well, I have finished you.
Well, I ain't finished.
Be quiet. How dare you?
Dare me to do what?
You told me that poor wiring could kill somebody.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, in the course of your evidence.
You asked me if that cable was live.
And yet, you did only some of the job that you promised, leaving her in a situation, and her family, by the way, where it could have caused real danger to them.
No, it wasn't, because the ZS readings...
That's a disgrace.
The ZS readings were in parameters.
You're still talking?
Yeah,
You're interrupting me?
Yeah.
You're interrupting me?
ZS
Goodbye. Out you go.
Oh, you're a anyway, mate.
Oh. Aye, aye, aye.
I can deal with this matter very easily. I won't ask you to give me any in-depth detail, Daniel, John, but that bed's rather ruined.
No, that's what that is.
It's what?
And you know what? You can show as well.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Are you going to go too? Don't worry, I can rule without you. Off you go. Run along. That's what happened when people lie, you see. Come to court, think they can tell Judge Rinder porkies. And that's what happens when liars are exposed. But it helps my judgement.
Defendant Mike Sr. says he owes nothing, as he raised his son for the first 5 years of his life and offered him a place to live when he was 16.
What are you doing with it? You can smirk.
Is it Mike Sr.?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And Mike Jr.?
Yes, Judge.
Mike Sr., I had a message from one of my court staff that you said something before I sat in court. What was it, please, Mike Jr.?
What are you doing here, you little...
Say it to me. Did you say that?
Yeah.
How old are you, young man?
22.
You think that's a reasonable thing to say to your son?
Do you think it's reasonable?
No, I ask the questions. That's the starting point.
Do I think that's reasonable? Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, we'll go on a little journey of discovery, you and me.
Are we?
We're in court. Do you understand that, Mike Sr.?
Yes.
And so, when I'm talking, you're not. And the same for you. And don't talk to each other. You understand?
I don't need to talk to him.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So you want, effectively, a court order to be made against him to teach him a lesson?
Yes. That he can't get away with treating his children as if they're nothing. Or just because they don't act the way he thinks they should.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it? Let me tell you, every time you was on your I picked you up.
Oh, I'm so glad you did that. Goodbye. He's out. Just going to compose myself for a second.
Defendant Jonathan denies Rachel's account of events. He is counterclaiming £300 for the amount he spent on her child, which he believed was his.
You lying little what you are.
Do you know what you want to shut your mouth?
You know how much stress you've put me through?
Yeah, I told you from day one that that child wasn't yours.
No, you didn't.
So don't even bring my daughter into it.
You didn't tell me until the kid was born. Do you really think I'd give you money if it wasn't my kid?
Hello. Do you think
right.
that you're in some sort of street parade of some description? Do Do you know that you're in court, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Do you?
Sorry about that, Judge.
Do you think I'm needing your help here? Just imagine, in legal term, you've sent the friends in. Understand?
He only thinks he can send his friends in. He just thinks he's some little Italian person. He thinks he's like the big gangster, which he's not. He's a little weasel. So it looks like a penguin, that nose, sitting there like that. He ain't getting his money. I don't care, I ain't paying him. I refuse to, I won't do it.
Did you just swear in my court?
Obviously, yeah.
Do you want to apologise for swearing?
I apologise.
Do you think I find that acceptable?
No, I don't find it acceptable, but I can only take so much of being belittled, and I'm sorry, I ain't having it.
And I was bringing up the coffee upstairs, and I can hear this noise in the bathroom.
Just pause. What noise are we talking about?
It's a noise like your to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was that type of noise.
Ridiculous. Who is Judge Rinder? Judge Judy's better than that looking rat. Who the hell do you think you are? Oh, case dismissed. Case dismissed where? That's my money that I need. How the hell did he graduate from what flipping uni?
Liam has not brought a counterclaim for you for rent. Liam has not said that you owe him any money.
Because he can't.
Why you live with me?
I pay your shopping bill.
It don't matter, there's still other...
Yeah, it does matter. £230 a week's supposed to go in my shop, in my house, not yours.
What about gas, electric?
Gas and electric? Well, you pay £10 a week. What's £10 to £250?
Right.
Travis, I'm leaving.
I think I need to.
You're leaving?
Well, can you stop talking to me like that, then, when I'm trying to show you I'm a genuine person and that I'm trying to do some good? I don't care, I will go.
Off you go. I'm going to give judgment when you're not here. Get out.
Oh, I will. You.
Defendant Diane says she owes nothing and is counterclaiming £1,500 for a loan she made to Jim during their relationship.
Brought her for?
Ah, shut up. Give me a break, woman.
Kiss it.
Ah, whatever.
Really? So why is he with
talking.
you then? Why's he with you?
I don't want to
Because
talk to
he's
you.
my partner.
I'll sort it out
Yeah,
in
he's
here.
my best friend.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And I suppose like a little Jimmy Riddle.
Oh,
That's all you've got.
Are you
Jimmy
serious?
Riddle.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Jimmy
Oh,
Ford,
he's
vile.
bloody got.
You're
You're
vile.
vile.
That's
Whatever.
disgusting.
Whatever.
What about all them sleepless nights, eh? What about when you went to Spain for 3 days and left me to it, eh? With the baby. And you went swanning off to Spain on a fag run.
She's a very good mum. She always thinks of her others before she thinks of herself. I ain't got a bad word to say about her.
The whole damn country will see this now. Yeah.
Do I have a his here?
You do.
And is it Countessa?
Present.
How splendid. A his. What sort of person is Countessa? How would you describe Countessa? Is she as royal, as regal and as aristocratic as her name implies?
No, she's a...
Wow.
Well, goodness me. I cannot find pictures on Johnny's Facebook at all to corroborate what your wife says about him being abroad.
There's text messages stating that he's living in his car, yet in July he's with his wife that's thrown him out, that's fallen for it, hook, line and sinker, pulled on my heartstrings, took £1,000 from me. He's never slept in his car.
How do you know whether I've slept in my car or not? I slept in my car, OK? I came out of rehab. I had a drink problem, which I haven't drunk for 15 months. I slept in my car, all right? No, I'm getting the ump now.
But I won't tolerate that language.
I appreciate that. But I'm getting with being called a liar, so...
I said I won't tolerate that language, I won't. It's the last chance. You understand? And you're going to have to stand and listen to my judgment here.
That's fine.
Can you do that without swearing?
I'll try.
No, you won't try, you'll succeed.
No, I'll try. I can't promise you.
Well, you have to promise me, otherwise you'll be leaving my court.
Well, I will try and not swear.
Well, I'm going to ask you to undertake that you will not swear during the course of the proceedings.
As I said, I will try.
Well, if you can't commit to it, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Goodbye.
Yeah. OK.
Apparently, if that was at 11 o'clock at night and they had their kids out with them in a van at that time and they're making that recording, where were the kids? Well, were they both carrying one child and recording at the same time, but they were sound or fast asleep? Do you know what I mean? Use your common sense.
Is that what I should use?
I must say, I had my father with me, and it was actually Ben and my father who took my children indoors whilst I made the recording.
Is that because of your bad hit?
Try getting me a tissue for a second. Don't worry, it's for me. It's an allergy. I've got moronitis.
What?
Did you say something?
Sorry, can I have a tissue? I'm allergic to...
Oh, John. Goodbye, John.
See you later.
Off you go.
Bye.
No, out you go. Really? I've been called a lot worse by a lot better than you.
Good. I can't, man.
What's it going to take? Assuming you trust me to tell you that he doesn't have the tools. What's it going to take?
He has to return the tools or replace them. Bottom line.
Otherwise?
The situation stands.
And what does that situation mean as far as Bianca is concerned?
She's her own person. She can make her own decisions. But the wedding would be awkward if that was there, yeah.
That's unacceptable.
All right.
I asked you on 2 occasions, 3, in fact, not to use abusive language in my court. I asked you nicely. I asked you reasonably. I gave you a clear indication of what appropriate behaviour was. I will be issuing a judgment in this case. You won't be standing there when I do. You'll be leaving my court now. Get out.
One thing to say. You give me a lot of tools, and until I get them, your legs belong to me. I'm going for a fact.
You had them. When you admit it.
Admit what? You
admit it. When you admit it.
For your sake, I won't kill him.
It's going to give him threats to him, though, can't you? You will strip my family apart. Stripped us.
You're good enough for doing that yourself, you
done it.
stupid.
Just keep go. It's a paper. Ow.
Thank you, madam. Very sensible thing to do.
I should have done it earlier, but...
I understand why you did not. There's no... Stand up straight.
I'm stood straight.
You're not stood up straight.
Straight enough.
What?
Straight enough. Maybe I am doing this one.
Splendid. Makes the case much easier. Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.